The show features adults using adult language and discussing mature topics. You have been warned.
Movie I've seen. It feels like simultaneously the best and the worst movie.
Okay. Oh, Callie left right as I was about to start.
Of course.
Okay, so sorry about that, folks. I think we're fine now. Lights are on. We're just gonna backpedal a little bit because it actually stopped recording for like a good minute or two. So we'll go back to you identifying this purple crystal. So the purple crystal appeared to be something called a psi crystal that seems to give you telepathy, and it gives you a higher range the smarter you are, but it also emits a brighter light the smarter you are too.
So on the one hand,
you give it to you're going to give it to Prism, I think, and
yeah.
Since I checked your guys' stats, trying to see if it would go past that threshold. What is Rowan's intelligence again?
Mine is 13.
13. Okay, yeah. It was like a 10-foot radius before of light, but as you go to hand it over to Prism, it goes out another 5-foot radius.
Well.
Interesting, and I start taking notes of this.
Well, do you want to initially try it out, Prism?
Tiny. Yeah, I can try it out.
All right. She'll hand it over. That's a good find.
And I think I also mentioned that in the other room are just a bunch of geodes. And I assume that's when you guys meet up with the rest of the party.
Yeah.
And
after we've swept out the other room, make sure there's nothing else except for boring rocks in there.
Can I try to make a check to identify the geodes on the wall of the other room?
Yeah, you don't even need to make a check. You know, probably in real life, I'm pretty sure there's like some crystals, like the only specific ones form geodes. But you notice a bit of opal, you notice a bit of amethysts. You notice a few, what was the one that the village...
Tourmaline?
Yeah, the tourmalines in here as well. I don't think they make geodes, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. And fun fact, the that emote that one of those rock emotes I use, it's labeled as barrow, but honestly, it also looks quite a bit like tourmaline, so it could be either one, honestly.
But there's a good variety here.
After they've figured out the crystal, everybody's come back together. Rowan will look over to Trex and go, "Have you found any more of these in here? Anything else like this?"
No, we have not.
Interesting. Did he give any reaction to when we unearthed it and started figuring out what it was magically?
Him and the Kobold seemed wary of it. Just because the skull is spooky, but that seemed pretty much it.
But like the crystal, when we were looking at the crystal specifically.
Not really.
Okay.
All
right.
So there's one other area in the mine you guys haven't explored yet. So did you want to go to that one last spot before you guys leave?
Might as well.
Sure, let's go.
Okay, so you head back across the ravine, and then you go up that incline up to level 2, and you go all the way around. And does the player version have that dotted circle in the level 2? Let me double check.
Don't see anything there on the.
Oh yeah. In level 2, there's like a dotted line outline oval. That's the bucket lift that goes up to level 1. But you guys didn't go north, or you guys went south. So the only place you haven't been is north. So you head that way?
Northwards we go.
Let's go north.
Northward bound.
Sure.
All right. You head north, and you see a hole in the west side of this chamber that opens up into the central shaft, letting in the sound of waterfall. The floor in the north end of the cave is 5 feet higher than the south end, with a rocky ridge separating them and a slope on either side leading to the top of the ridge. The walls above the ridge gleam with gem deposits.
Oh wow. I'm just going to do my thing I've been doing with DT. Just just ritual casting detect magic.
All
Does it
right.
look like there's any tool markings around here or any just abandoned gear from the previous miners? Like this would be somewhere they would be excavating?
Yeah, there's a few here. You actually notice a missing boot.
Boot?
Okay, so
A single boot. And it seems to
Rowan
have been sitting here for a little bit. There's a little bit of frost on it.
I don't know what that's about.
Like it's been
Rowan
here
will
for a few
actually-
days.
Yeah, Rowan will
So-
actually just look on the ground and see if there's like signs of a scuffle or anything.
All right.
I'm going to wild shape.
All right.
I use my wild shape.
And that's when we roll initiative. What do you wild shape
Oh.
into?
Yeah. You all see me sprout feathers all over my body and just face juts and just and I will find a picture of the Deinonychus that I'm wild shaping into.
Nice.
Just trying to think of a pun, but I couldn't.
So when I wild shape, y'all just see me screech up at the ceiling, like at the thing. So
Okay. So
I'll let the DM determine
Only-
if that lets you see it or not.
only Dr. Rhyolite isn't surprised because it was attacking before you could warn everybody. That's why initiative went. So Rhyolite and this creature will be the only two to be able to act on the first round.
Okay, should I add this creature's initiative or my own?
You wild shaped into that one, so you're using that creature's dexterity.
Okay, so the
Um,
cool. So I get extra dex.
all right, we'll go one at a time. I know some of you already put yours in chat. I apologize, but Periwinkle, what'd you get?
12.
All right, Dr. River.
9.
Okay, Valgg.
Dirty 20.
Ooh. Prism.
And
Dr. Rhyolite.
I got a better initiative, but that still only ends with a 3.
13. 3.
No, I got a 3 on initiative.
I saw
It
Wild.
sucks to suck sometimes.
Wild's 19, right?
Yep.
Okay. And Rowan.
And Rowan is a 21.
Okay. So, Dr. Rhyolite, you are not able to act in time as the creature has a higher initiative count than you. And
That's
I'm
totally
going
fine.
to, since there are 6 others in this, are 6 others in this room, I'm going to roll a d6 to say who it's going to strike. Prism. Lucky
figures.
Prism. Coming down from the ceiling are a bunch of thin tentacles, and they have like barbs on the end of them. And because they attacked without you knowing they were there, they have advantage on their attack roll.
Well, I'm dead. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
22 to hit.
Uh-huh.
That hits.
Yes, Scotty, that hits.
Okay. You take 7 piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw. As now the rest of you are just
Wait,
see
you
the
said
tentacles.
22?
22 to hit, and you take
Shit.
7 piercing damage. For Dr. Rhyolite, no one else really sees this. They just saw the tentacles just come down out of nowhere, since this is all happening like at once. It appears to be a large floating brain. It's like almost like a medium-sized brain, and it's got a bunch of tentacles that come down, and on the very end of them are these sharp barbs that it used to like latch on to Prism. And probably the most predominant and weirdest thing about it is on the frontal lobe of the brain is a giant bird's beak. And it appears to be looking down at the group.
I can't try to identify that, can I?
Not at the moment.
Understood.
What did Prism get on their Constitution save?
I didn't hear the con save. 1 second.
Guidance.
You can't. You're surprised.
+0, so 16.
Okay. You do pass. So you take only 7 piercing damage, but you are grappled. And it pulls you up towards it. And it attempts to bite you with the beak.
Like I said.
Does a 15 hit?
Oh, thankfully, no. I have mage armor on.
Okay. It's like trying to get at you. And it's like making this really weird, like a bird squawking, but it's got a bunch of spaghetti in its mouth kind of noise. And the beak is just like hitting the barrier, and it's like the only thing keeping you from getting gored by it. And then that's when Dr. Rhyolite can go.
All right.
This thing's
so
floating
how...
15 feet in the air. Prism is now 10 feet in the air.
All right. Can't move back a little bit and then just try to make a running jump to try to get up, see if I can reach it.
What size of creature are you? I know you
I'm a
posted the dinosaur,
medium-sized. I'm a medium-sized creature. I am at the head. I am 1 sec. Okay, sorry. At the shoulder, I'm about 1.5 meters. With the head bobbing, doing that thing it does. It gets up to just about 2 meters tall.
Okay, perfect.
Which is
give me an athletics check while you're in that form, then. For your jump.
All right, let me find my 2 athletics. All right. So that's a 14 total.
That'll do it. You're able to jump up, and you're able to reach it. If that's, I'm assuming that's what you're trying to go for.
Yes. I'm going to try to reach it, and I'm going to try to latch on with my teeth. I'm just going to try to take a bite out of it.
Okay.
That is, the bite is a +4 to hit. So let me just, hopefully that goes well. Does a 21 hit?
A 21 does hit.
All right. Beautiful. So that's 1d8 plus 2 damage. So it's a total of 8 damage all day. And I can't imagine that I get enough hang time to make any claw attacks. Because while it does have multi-attack, I'm probably just...
Yeah, you would just be able to get the bite.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so... I mean, I can't just, bite in and hang off it, can I?
And you
Does
use
the bite have a grapple ability on it?
No, it is not that big an animal.
Okay.
It does not. But if I...
So I'll say you try to, but your own body weight is too much gravity-wise for your jaw to be able to keep hold on, and you fall. But you do damage. So how much damage did you do?
I did 8 damage all day.
Okay.
So, y'all see that, and then just, Dr. Deinonychus just turns around and just and just got a bite off of it, lands, licks a little blood off his lips, and is just like, yes, I like this taste. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, you don't have to do this, but something I always like to do with like a wild shape or polymorphing kind of character is whenever they change that form, they somehow keep a physical characteristic from their previous form. So, like my old wizard Zebediah, he had a big long silver beard. So, like no matter what form he was in, it would have that beard. So, do you think you would have like your hat or something?
Well, I had specifically in the picture that I had provided, I'm pretty sure there's a blue streak in my hair, and there's a blue streak of feathers, as well as somehow, some way, and I'm pretty sure it's because of magic, my glasses are on, they fit the creature, and they are not coming off for nothing.
Perfect.
Yeah, I remember when I did Breccia, all my animals were Beast Boy kind of green.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is actually really cool.
And they had little tusks. So
orc, right?
Yeah, because I was an orc. At one point, I was a mouse with little tusks, and I was green. And then another point, I remember I'd been turned into a giraffe. I was still green, and I had tusks. That was fun. I loved that part of the thing so much.
Well, actually, not glasses. I got that blue streak that is in my usual hair, and that's about it.
Nice. We loop back around to the beginning of round 2, and it is Rowan's turn. No one's surprised anymore.
All right. I'm going to, seeing this thing, I'm going to take one of my hand axes and just huck it at this thing.
Roll to hit.
Roll to hit. Hand axe number 1, predominant hand. 11.
11. You throw it, and we'll say that the blade end didn't hit and just bonk right off of it.
She just go shit, run over and just wants to just do a slide on the floor to grab it, and then just reaches back behind her to the lyre and just plucks a string and just. Mary, what's a good word for heal in Norse? Or would you know?
Heal as in
just to heal, like be healed or something like that. Just heal.
I don't know that word. I don't. Yeah, sorry, I don't speak Icelandic that much, but I am familiar with like the mythology.
Okay,
so.
Well,
how would you pronounce?
That's what Rowan.
How would you pronounce EIR?
EIR. Ear.
That's the goddess of healing. So maybe
right.
That.
Oh, yeah, Rowan will just. Yeah, Rowan will just slide, grab the axe, spin onto her like feet, and just pluck the lyre and go, and cast healing word on Prism. Healing word, first level spell. That's 5 healing.
Hooray!
Got it. Thank you.
That's turn.
All right, Valgg, it is your turn. You can also do running, jump, and attack, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like following the tutorial, my little feathered friend laid out. I will try to do the same, but this time I will try to grab that thing and throw it onto the ground.
Okay, so it's a grapple attempt.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm like 5'8" at the shoulder right now, and 6 to 8 feet long-ish. I don't think I'm your little friend anymore.
Still a little.
Still little.
Still a little. You're like longer.
Compared to a centaur.
Around the same side. Okay.
Or a very large cat girl.
All right. Roll to hit with Valgg. With strength based.
I think me and Wyle are 7 feet tall.
All right.
Yeah, roll to hit. Okay. I think I'm gonna fall face flat.
Only if you got one.
I did not. That's a 15.
Hey, a 15. You're able to grab onto it, and you're just hanging in the air with it, and it's like, and it's just like starting to descend It's too much weight for it to hold.
Okay, as a bonus action, I will like hoof it in the face, ish.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Because I'm a centaur.
Prism can
15 again.
Prism can barely see anything because all you see are tentacles and hooves. You
I
hit
mean, the
with
best thing to
hooves.
come out of this image is the inspiration for Lluis, but that's all I'm going to say.
Mhm.
And my tail.
Also, those barbs are in your skin, which is what's grappling you. So that's not fun.
By the way, I have a super like well kept, like blonde, hairy tail, like L'Oreal kind of level.
Like,
Some Troy Polamalu level hair. I'm sure
Oh,
nobody
good.
knows who the hell I'm saying there.
what team does
Nah.
he play for again?
I don't remember anymore.
Exactly. I know just as much as you. Hey.
I mean, I know more about other teams, so
what did Valgg get for damage?
For bludgeoning for the hooves.
Okay.
Mean damage, by the way.
I will say that with your added weight, the Grell and Prism and you come down low enough that if anyone wanted to get into melee, they could. It's not to the ground just yet. But
I can push like as if I was like a larger creature. Can I like push downwards?
maybe on your next turn because that'll be an action.
Okay.
I just have the mental image of Pinkie Pie just hopping on top of whatever like that one bouncy thing was, just bouncing, trying to push it down.
Yeah.
Wild, it is your turn.
well, it's on the ground. And while I know my pistol is very effective, I'm gonna draw I'm gonna draw my knife.
Put it on the bayonet.
Uh,
Put it on the end of your pistol, bayonet.
No, that's a bit much. Come on, Scotty. I'm gonna mount it to my other.
Oh,
Actually,
you get that French
Scotty.
pistol that is a blade but also a pistol,
If you don't mind, actually, Scotty.
like Squall from Final Fantasy, but actual pistol size.
No, Scotty, if you don't mind, actually, could I put that on my prosthetic?
Sure, why not?
All right. So for the first time ever, you guys see Wild's left arm kind of shrug out of the sleeve, and the prosthetic is, I believe I described it as made of bone, and very much like it's very skinny, but like has some robustness to it, and it kind of shrugs out of its shoulder, and a blade pops out like near the wrist, and she just goes with it at the Grell, more or less just slashing at it.
To borrow a page from Marianne, that's some hot girl shit.
You know, I agree.
All right, so it's a 19 on the die, so I'm assuming that's going to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
The worst part is, if I was firing with a pistol, that would have been a crit. Ooh, that's max damage. So 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And
lots of purplish red blood spills out.
nice. And then she'll kind of tuck her arm back up into where it was before. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. After Wild, it is Periwinkle's turn.
Hey, how bad is this guy looking?
Which guy?
Well, I can't heal, so the one that I could hit.
The bird brain? Or
Yes.
Don't talk about Dr. Breccia that way.
It looks injured, but this thing seems like it can really take a hit. Oh, I forgot to roll for the kobolds.
Honestly,
They'll go next turn. It's fine. Anyway.
I feel like that tracks. I'm just standing there like shocked for a round.
you're just like, all right.
I'll have them go after Periwinkle because they actually rolled pretty good.
How slimy is the brain part?
Not slimy at all, which is probably the grossest thing about it.
Yeah,
How
that's kind of
tasty does it
grosser.
look?
I hate that response.
Hey, wait
Okay.
a second.
When you
did
took a
bite
bite
How's
out of it-
taste? Actually, you don't have to describe this.
Have
if
you ever
don't
had
want
cow
to.
brain before?
I've dissected a sheep's brain.
Have you ever ate brain before?
No, I haven't.
Hello,
No.
Agent Starling.
The suggestion is don't. That's my suggestion.
It's very gross. And this
But
thing
prions are
is an
tasty.
alien creature. So this makes you almost unshift out of your wild shape because it was just so, not even just gross, it was just such a strange sensation when you took a bite out of it.
Tastes like repressed memories.
Like the texture and like everything about it was just wrong. Like it was.
Yeah, I'd like to think I absorbed the creatures also taste in food. Because like I don't eat raw meat, but this thing would definitely just kill a sheep and eat it. So like Breccia is probably gonna taste this when she gets back in a normal form and be like, oh, whoa. But like the raptor brain is just like more.
Even raptor brain, it's like I just kind of want to just
Why?
have it not kill me, so I'm gonna kill it first. I won't eat this if I'm really, really hungry, but I'm not hungry right now. I'm not that hungry.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't know what to describe it as. It tastes like paint, I guess, would be the best. It just tastes artificial, it doesn't taste real.
Ew.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, Periwinkle, go ahead.
That's okay. So it doesn't look that injured.
It's not bloodied yet, and it's taken quite a bit. Wow,
And
got a
it's
good
still
slash
holding
on it.
It's still holding on to Prism.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And Valgg's
Okay.
holding onto it in a grapple party.
All right. Then I would like to rage.
Hey!
And can I recklessly attack while I'm raging? Or is it, like,
Yep.
wait- Oh my god, okay.
It's a free action to recklessly attack.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
they're built to work together.
All right. Well, okay. All right.
So Periwinkle just goes in,
Oh.
axe above her head, just screaming.
I'm so mad. Yeah, so I rolled a 19, so that would be a 24 to hit. With my axe, I believe. Let me yeah. And then I am going to roll damage.
Like you're gonna start taking on me
That's
for a
not
second there.
much. That's yeah. That's it's just straight 10 damage.
Alright, much more blood splatters everywhere. And now, also Periwinkle can taste paint as the blood just... as she was screaming, you know.
Gross.
Valgg is definitely covered in it.
No, my hair.
Oh, you're right. I
Oh.
can't do things straight. I do this very.
You do this very gay?
I Biley slash it for 10 damage.
You don't walk straight into it, you move gaily forward.
Clearly proceed.
And after you, the kobolds all throw their javelins at it. For the Emperor, I mean, for friends. And they just all throw their javelins.
Friendship is mad.
It was like a mammoth.
I mean, well, we are the Emperor, so
Really,
Good.
really dice.
Good.
That sounds
Yeah,
like some
man.
heresy there.
Out of all four of them, only one of them hits, and it deals a whopping 1 damage because they're so scrawny and weak and they're like starving that they just barely, like the one, I'll say it was Trex's, had enough force to actually make it all the way to the Grell, and it deals 1 damage.
jeez, I feel like they would be best served being like fruit snacks for me at this point.
And they pull out little knives that look like icicles.
Oh.
Remember I
Cute.
said they were the ice knives. And after them, it is Dr. River's turn.
Alright. Can I use my whip to try to grab hold of Prism to pull her free?
Not without hurting her.
Wasn't his initiative 9 and mine was 10?
Rivers is 9.
And mine's
and yours
9.
is 10. Cool. I'm going to actually move you up over here. Because I'm doing it again this campaign. Awesome. I'll never
At
change.
this point, it's
Prism.
a curse.
Sorry, it's Prism's turn. I apologize. You are currently grappled still by this thing.
Sorry, Mav. So I'm assuming I need to oppose the gravel. I can't even make an attack to try and free myself.
Yeah, you'd have to use your action to try to escape via
You can
acrobatics
attack
or
while
athletics.
grappling. You can attack it. Grappling
Yes.
does not give you any disadvantage either.
Nope.
Yes, but it won't free me if I do that.
I mean, it'll
It'll
if
free
it's
you if it
dead, it can't
dies.
hold you. I'm about
You
to
can-
pounce it next turn.
You can grapple it back.
You think it's
Sure,
about to
spot.
let you go, actually.
All right. I will try to smack it with my quarterstaff then.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Yay. And plus I get, what is it called? Fury of the Small. I did an additional 2 damage on a creature a size larger than me.
Yep. This is medium size, so it is a size larger than you.
All right.
I would say it's borderline medium. Like medium large.
So 6 and 2 is 8 damage total.
Okay. Okay, now it's definitely looking bloody. If it wasn't already before.
But it doesn't let me go.
Nope. It technically can't yet. Not its turn. And that's the end of Prism's turn?
I'm double checking.
I think all you got left is bonus action.
Yes, but as a goblin, I have nimble escape, but that's just disengage and hide. So yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Dr. River.
And in that case, since I would have to hurt her during that, I will just use my whip to try to strike at its beak to bind it
Okay,
or
roll to
pull
hit.
it towards me. At advantage. 16 to hit.
Wait, why is it at advantage?
Pack tactics.
Yep, I was gonna say tactics.
Oh, sweet. Okay, yeah, that hits.
So that will be 7 damage.
Okay. Get a good lash on it. You actually break part of its beak with the whip. And you got your whip wrapped around its beak. And anything else in your turn?
Let me check real quick.
Because that was your action.
Yes. Yes, that'll be it for it now.
Okay. Now it is this thing's turn. And it was hoping to just get some food.
Did the thing go at the top of the order? Because if so, then
No, it has an
still ahead
initiative
me
of
at the bottom.
It has an initiative of 8. It was
Oh,
just
okay.
you had initiative 3, it had an initiative 8, and no one else could act on the first round. That's all.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It's gonna try to fly back up to the ceiling where the slicey things aren't slicing it. And of course, as it does that, literally everybody in melee can provokes. So everybody can attempt to strike if they want. As it
Including
definitely lets go of Prism.
Wait.
My thing is
Goodness.
like I'm like holding on top of it.
Yeah, you're grappling. You can attack while grappling.
So do I get an attack above it? Well, okay.
Yep.
There.
I think everybody
my-
but Rowan. I think Rowan's the only one not in melee.
Right. I threw my axe and then I ran to just like grab it.
So Prism just got an at 20 on a reaction hit.
Hey.
Wild also got a nat 20.
Okay.
I got
got
an
a-
11 to snap at it.
Okay, it had 7 hit points left. You guys will definitely kill it, but I'm still gonna have you guys roll on the crit chart and roll your damage because it's fun.
Yes.
All right.
Just don't explode the brain everywhere.
That's exactly what I'm hoping to do.
Okay, so first we'll go with Wild. What did you get on your crit hit?
I got a 99.
Oh boy. The attack isn't a spell or a magic weapon though. Damn.
Nope.
Damn, you didn't get the really cool thing.
That's annoying. They should have ones that are like, if it's a this or this, then you should get something else as well with that. You know what I mean?
Well, what it does is like kind of broken. So by the time you have a magic weapon, it's like more balanced, I guess. I don't know. Anyway,
Fair.
Prism, what'd you get on the D100?
37.
You chip the rest of the beak and you actually break part of it off, and the grill has a -1 penalty to its armor class.
Oh no.
Yay.
It's gonna
Not
need
that
that
it
armor
matters.
class. Yeah, because I think almost my my base damage plus my base damage plus the crit would kill it pretty much instantly too.
All right, all of you slay the grill.
Hey!
It doesn't even get another 5 feet into the air, and you'll attack it. There's a horrible cracking noise as Prism breaks its beak via bludgeoning to finish off what the whip was doing. And there's a splat noise as it lands like on top of Prism, and then like immediately it falls over to the side, not doing any damage to Prism.
I will do like a very high pitch when I fall like 5 feet.
You land on a very squishy dead body, so you're fine. No damage.
I will still be scared.
Okay.
What's Prism's health?
I'm fine for now.
And
Yeah, I'd cast healing words, so she got like 5 hit points back from the 11, I think it was, it dealt her.
I just go over and like I put a foot on it and just sink a claw, and I just go to take a bite. It's disgusting, but I take a bite anyways.
give me a con save. Why not? Because there's like taking a bite, and then there's like eating a chunk.
All I can think of is I'm so glad Dylan has not made me have to roll. Well, granted, it wouldn't matter. I'm a barbarian, but roll
13.
con saves for all the biting of enemies I do in Chaos Crew.
13. You're able to stomach
13.
it. You're fine.
I'm just.
It's one of those
Do
where
this.
like you do it like as like a haha, and then like a few seconds later you're like, but you don't throw up.
I'm the greatest. Oh no.
I'm just come back with a bloody maw and just.
It's like that 2 panels of that one like mecha anime or whatever, where the lady's like,
that's
"I'm so
exactly what I was
smart." Oh
referencing.
no.
I'm the greatest. Oh no.
That's what it was. Gushers. Yeah, it's very much gushers. It's
You just bit a brain. Think, Breccia, think.
like you know like a single person beanbag chair. Make it like a little smaller than that, and that's like the size of the brain body of it. So it's gross, but it's dead.
So, and I just like, and just walk away from it, just pacing now.
We'll just breathe for a couple seconds, then look over at Breccia and just go, that's a neat trick. And she'll just holster the hand axes. All right. So turns back to Trex. I'm guessing this is probably what happened to your companion.
I'm guessing the same. As he goes to retrieve one of the makeshift javelins that fell apart the second it hit the ground. It's one of the ones that missed.
Are there any kobold skulls around here, or anything that looks like it was like belonged to kobolds?
No.
Remains. Oh damn.
Mild's gonna kind of do a look around in the room just to scope out if there's anything else interesting in here.
Lots of pretty rocks in the ceiling. That's pretty much it.
So
does
nothing
anybody
of
know?
interest.
No. I mean, you can roll me investigation. Why not?
All right.
I'll look at the group and see. Does anybody know prestidigitation?
That is a 19 for me.
I do.
Rowan,
Valgg,
yeah.
you have just enough of the blood on your helmet that you can't see through it. You might have to take off your helmet so you can see.
I'm gonna go up to Valgg in
Helmet stays
response,
on.
and I know this. I know how this tastes, but I'm gonna try to help my buddy out, and I'm just gonna start
Yeah.
And just try to like lick the blood off of the eye holes of his helmet just to help him out. It's gonna taste horrible, but I'm trying to help.
You gotta hop up. Valgg's kind of tall.
I'm literally like
Centaur.
I can reach a 7-8 foot thing with my face.
Oh, okay. So you're like almost to your threshold. So the
Valgg is Valgg a half giant? What the hell?
No, it's Centaur. They're tall.
Centaur.
I am taller than a horse, and this is just a guy on a horse.
I have prestidigitation if it matters.
I love the idea of Prism watching this happen and then just prestidigitating Valgg clean after this happens.
I will give neck scratches to Dr. Breccia.
I don't know what I'm watching, but I'm going to keep going down this way.
For the record, this is not a Velociraptor, everybody. Please, this is not a Jurassic Park Velociraptor, and this is not realistic. This is bigger than both of those.
Mm-hmm.
I specifically chose a larger animal.
Yes.
Yeah. After Prism gets the blood, Rowan will actually just take the lyre and just also just play a short tune to cast Prestidigitation to get the Deinonychus slobber off of Valgg's armor. Which when she casts it, the liquid actually freezes into like just frost and then shatters and falls away.
Very ice giant, very cool.
Can I also have I know he's a big guy, but I'm it smells really bad.
Rowan will do the same, just another strum, and again more frozen blood that just sort of just flakes off like snow.
At this point, the pinkish, brainish body of it is now turning definitely into like a gray color, as most of the blood is pooling and actually starting to move towards where the hole is in the room that leads out into the central cavern. And Wild, what did you get on your investigation?
I got a 19.
All right. You look around. I'm assuming you're looking around for the trace of the people that the guy that died here.
Yeah, she's
or the
honestly
kobold
just
or
looking for
both.
anything of notice in the room.
This room seems fairly untouched from mining. At least not from recent excavations. When I say recent, I mean like in probably the last month or so. It's hard to tell. But the thing that catches your eye is that you notice the hole that leads into the chasm down below. There is dried blood there. A few days old. And you're able to come to that conclusion with the 19 investigation that this creature didn't eat all of the body of whatever it eats. And it probably throws the rest of the body down this hole into the chasm.
Yeah, Wild will kind of look to that and say, likely any bodies we're trying to find are down in the Underdark now.
We get that like CSI investigation thing where you're like playing out the whole scene, starting with like where the boot is on the ground. And the guy went to go mining and the thing grabbed him and
yeah,
just threw the rest of him down it.
We won't find the body.
Now you can roll Arcana on a Grell if you want.
I would definitely like to do that. Ooh, 18.
Oh, they got a picture in the game. In the module. Let me send it to you guys.
Wait, what are you rolling Arcana on?
The creature you
What
described.
Grell is.
You in character wouldn't know. No, that was the monster.
No, I think.
Can I roll Arcana as well?
Yeah, sure.
Scotty, the moment you posted that, Jeanette just posted a picture of food. So it threw me off for a moment. I mean, he's like,
pasta.
Like food.
It's the forbidden pasta.
Spaghetti.
Forbidden
pasta.
See, one of my best friends is actually at home right now watching. And we went to go get food recently, and we got pasta. And I think they have some They have the leftover pasta with them. So, Alyssa, if you're watching right now, enjoy your pasta.
If we actually had any, if it wasn't, currently being funded and we had Helena's Guide to Monster Hunting, we could probably make pasta out of this thing's tentacle tendons.
I'm just going to start.
Heliana, that's what it was, Heliana.
Hey, can I bite the tentacles and see if they taste any different? Also, I got a 14 on Arcana.
Did you use your roll? Oh yeah, no, you keep your intelligence as a derivative.
Yeah,
I keep my skill proficiency and intelligence and
Can I
stuff.
just start rolling this thing towards the pit to get rid of it?
I don't know. The magpie
There's a
thing
big
seems
raptor trying to
happy.
chew on its fucking tentacles right now.
Dynolite instead of Rhyolite is chewing off the tentacles, and you notice that the tentacles, as you're ripping them off, are made of hundreds of ring-shaped muscles that are sheathed in tough, fibrous hide. They actually take a lot of gnawing, but you're able to get a few off.
Ah, cool.
At the very end
Nice.
of these tentacles are sharp barbs, and they seem to, and you notice that like the middle of the tentacle seem to be hollow. And actually, I think I'll have you do a con save.
Cool.
Would
I try to like not eat the sharp barb at the end of these, but
Yeah,
I
I
will
know.
do,
Yeah,
I
you're
will,
going for the base of the
I will
tentacle.
absolutely give you a con save.
yeah. Would my 18 of Arcana, would that roll of it reveal anything about these things?
I'm gonna wait till after this con save, though.
Okay.
So that's a 7.
Okay. You immediately go stiff and fall over on your side. You are currently paralyzed. But the Rowan, you are able to turn that this is a grell. It did one of its very grell things. They like to ambush things, be up on the ceiling and grab them and then pull them up to where they're at and eat them. You know that other aberrations sometimes like to keep them as pets. Very rarely, sometimes drow do as well, at least the ones in the Underdark. They're pretty intelligent beings, and they also do not have eyes, so they sense via like tremor sense. So it probably sensed all your guys' movement as you came in the room.
Oh, great. So now we're fighting graboids.
Yes.
But like
Roll-
fly boys.
Yeah, Rowan will just have that sort of just flash through memory and just stand up and just go, yeah, it's a grell. These things, I spoke with a trader with the I think he called them Uda Drow, the middle country Drow. These things are
I think our magpie thing, it's like totally not okay.
Our
mid-explanation, Rowan will
magpie.
just look over.
Rowan,
Mid-explanation, Rowan will just hear that and just look over.
you also
Well,
know
I'll
that the
just look down
barbs
at Breccia and just shake her head.
usually inject a paralysis poison into their prey.
Well, I was trying to not eat the barbs.
Yeah, but you chewed through where the venom gland was going through.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. Okay,
You can
yeah. I done goofed.
roll me another con. Why not?
Rowan will just go, just see that, and just stop the sentence and go, and they have a paralysis toxin in their tentacles. God damn it.
Guess who rolled
okay.
another 7?
Okay. Well, after a minute, you don't need to keep rolling. The paralysis wears off.
Okay.
And you're able to move again.
Okay, I'll just like roll back up and I'm just like,
Uh-huh.
and my
just
tongue is
shake
still
her head.
numb.
Oh my god, you're Jar Jar Binks now.
Now your
Yes,
teeth,
I'm a Sith Lord.
your teeth keep your tongue in your mouth though.
Oh.
Wild just shakes her head and just looks at the rest. Say, we should go tell the town that what happened to their miner.
Right. Looks
yeah.
One of the
found their
kobolds,
monster.
one of the braver kobolds, comes up to the dead body and they start trying to like carve into it with the ice knife, and it's trying to get the poison gland.
I'm just gonna go up and just like
It fails horribly,
slowly
and you
get-
see it just go
slowly
like
get my-
fall over paralyzed. I
I'm
rolled
just
a
gonna
nat 3.
pick it up by like the back, like the shirt, like the back of it in my mouth, like a lion cub would, like a lion would a lion cub. I'm just gonna like pick it up and just bring it over back to its leader and set it down gently.
Yeah, what was Trex's reaction to all this after we'd killed it?
What you expected? He was surprised, and he was worried, but definitely relieved when you all just like freaking piled on it.
Yeah, when I said that it was some sort of Underdark thing, did he have any reaction?
That seems to make sense. I had a feeling that this chasm led to there. This thing looks like it could fly. Maybe it flew up. As he looks down into the chasm.
Perhaps. I guess this was the source of the monsters that the speaker mentioned. And this was part of what we were sent to find, besides their missing worker and you all.
Well, I'm glad that we found the culprit then.
Indeed. In fact, Rowan will actually just look around. Is its beak anywhere still?
It's in pieces, at least 2 pieces.
Right. Just enough to be like, not the whole beak, but they would together be like the same beak. You could just like grab it and just like pop, pop, pop.
It's the beak. Like I said, like the brain body part is like almost the size of a beanbag. So you can imagine how big the beak is.
Right.
So it's not really, it's almost like people who like do like shark hunting where they keep like the jaws.
Yeah.
You could maybe have it as like a trophy kind of like that. They're not as big as Jaws teeth, but you know what I mean.
Right. But that's the pieces that it broke into, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Rowan will walk over to it and just take it and hand a half of it to Trex and go, why don't you bring this with us when we come to negotiate with the speaker? A show of good faith.
He nods in agreement. You notice him take off the fur pelt that he has on top, and you notice him like trying to set jury rig it on. And as he, I'm gonna actually roll a craft check for him.
Did he?
And he goes to put it back on, and you notice that it's like a shoulder guard, and it's just like the one half of the beak, and it like falls off. Like,
did he take off that pack while he was doing it?
No, he made sure he kept it on.
I'm gonna gently pick up the beak with my mouth and just like set it back down. Like try to go for on his shoulder, but like I'm gonna fuck up an action and just drop it on his head.
You feel very drowsy in this form now that I think about it.
Oh yeah, because it's cold as hell out.
I am
you're also
feathered
poisoned.
as hell.
Granted, I will say this, like as someone who's actually been in like deeper caves, it's actually usually a lot warmer than if it's outside cold because a lot of the heat is trapped in there. It's quite nice actually. They're really well regulated for temperature for obvious reasons of them being underground.
The breeze and stuff, you're definitely sure is from the temperature change to the waterfall and from whatever the temperature fluctuations are in the Underdark coming up and down in here.
But are you a bird or a reptile?
Yes.
Okay, so
we don't need to hear the whole explanation, just a short form.
Are you
I know you'll go on for
warm-blooded
half
or
an hour.
Bird. I am very warm-blooded. In fact, very few. Not a lot of dinosaurs were actually cold-blooded.
Oh, then you're fine.
Then
Now
you're
I think about it, Forgotten Realms dinosaurs, they do say specifically they're like their own unique thing. Because science caught up to it and was like, hey, they have feathers.
Yeah.
So they did the Jurassic Park thing where they're like, oh well, it's technically not real dinosaurs.
I'm a real dinosaur and I'm warm-blooded.
Okay, then you're cold, but you're not drowsy.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Anyway,
I will tell you if I turn into a reptile.
Do you all head out of the mine and head back towards town?
All right. Well, yeah, if we have our little friends going with us, Rowan will just sheath her axes again and go, all right, let's go have a chat. The whole time she's going to just keep an eye on Trex to see if,
Okay.
Again, suspicious.
All right. The rest of you, we can just skip ahead. You get back to town, no problems. You get back to Speaker the Matthew, and I assume you all tell him that the mine is clear, and you tell him about the grill and the kobolds are here. He thanks you all profusely, and then he says, I'm going to go inspect the mine to verify that it is completely safe before I can pay you. I hope you can understand that.
No, it's understandable. Do you want an escort? to make sure that it is the last?
No, I'll be gone before the nightfall. It's fine. Or I'll be back before nightfall. Words.
Are you sure?
I'll be gone. He gets killed, and then the camp doesn't pay us.
You just
because
hear-
it wasn't safe.
You just hear the goofy Yahoo! As he just goes down the hall.
Rowan. Does he look like he's going alone, or?
You know what? I would say a guard would go with him.
Don't worry, he's retiring tomorrow. He'll be fine.
Right. You might want to bring more than one escort. If there is something much more formidable than this Grell in there, it would be probably more prudent to have some better manpower.
He brings his trusty sled dog with him.
And just lean down. Just give that sled dog a good sniff before just like raising up and like just nodding to everyone.
It's sniffing you curiously. The husky.
We're doing that animal sniff each other thing.
Oh, you're circling around each other, sniffing each other's butts.
Circle.
Yes.
Okay.
Except it's like a horse doing this. It's like a dog doing this with the Clydesdale. So.
Where's the tavern at?
You all head to the tavern. I'm just gonna skip ahead a bit for the epilogue of this side mission.
Now that we're back in town, did Prism's lantern show at all?
No, it never turned green during this whole adventure. At the end of the day, the speaker comes back just fine with everybody. Definitely confirms that the place is clear, and he pays you all 50 gold.
In total or each? Or?
In total. So now we get the fun of trying to divvy that up.
We've got
we're even.
7 people.
7.
50 divided by 7. I'll just pull up my calculator.
And while the math is being done,
so we get 7.1. So everyone gets 7 gold, and then there's 1 gold left over.
and 7 gold and 1
For
silver.
Andrew.
Actually, yeah, 7 gold, 1 silver would work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we all add 7 gold and a silver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Cool.
forget that that's actually the easiest way to do it.
The speaker is initially hesitant to let the Kobolds stay, but after hearing their willingness to work, he decides to give them a chance and offers them menial jobs. You know, just carrying a bunch of snow back into the tavern so they can melt it for fresh water, stuff like that. The townsfolk seem to bully them a little bit, but not too much.
Well, the plan is to go back to the first town after this mission.
I don't think so, because we still have our main reason why we set out to here.
Yeah, the lantern one, but
The speaker tells you that Lonelywood is about 2 hours north of here, but if you continue down the path, you can head to Targos, and that's about a 4-hour trip from here. Should be able to get there before oh yeah, the sun's not out anymore. Should be able to get there before it gets too late.
Rowan will actually speak up and go, I did hear of some more work in Lonelywood, actually.
I would like to tell to the townsfolk that eventually I'm going back to the first town. I forgot the name of. If they have any mail or anything to send there, I will gladly take it there.
Okay, I'm gonna roll real quick.
Right.
Actually, yeah, there is a little bit of mail. And by a little bit of mail, they hand you a satchel filled with mail.
Yeah, I will grab it.
He said, our last courier got killed by a Craig cat.
Happens a lot.
And all of you would know that Craig cats are pretty much like saber-toothed cats, but Arctic. And not saber-toothed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Haha.
Yeah, Rowan will pipe up. Dr. Rhyolite and I did hear of some more work back in Lonelywood, if we were up for it. Apparently there's an albino moose that's been threatening their hunters and wood gatherers. And given that Lonelywood's offering to the Frostmaiden is food, and there's only going to be so much knucklehead trout to go around. And would I know what anything about like how firewood has been since the rime set in? How like the situation has been throughout?
You can roll me a history check.
History. 22.
Okay. You know that the sacrifices they've been making to the Frostmaiden vary from each town, and it seems more like the speakers decided what they believe were the necessary sacrifices to try to satiate her. There are 3 different kinds of sacrifices. There's humanoid, which is probably the worst one, food, and warmth. Now, here in Tourmaline, they sacrifice warmth. So if they can't bring themselves to give up their people or their food, they forsake warmth for the night. So no fires are lit between dusk and dawn, or at least when dusk and dawn would be.
Right.
They share body heat for warmth. They're
Right.
cold at night.
Mhm.
That's their sacrifice.
Right. So I'm guessing basically just Rowan's trying to convince everybody we should go take care of this because people will rely on hunting and hunt on wood gathering to keep warm or to keep fed or to keep the Frostmaiden happy and less harsh, I guess, on them.
I mean, if we're going to go to Lonelywood, I'm fine with that. But then I will also take that's a down, right? I think
Lonelywood is
first.
yes.
That was our first town.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, I mean, I would actually love to go there because the tale about the white moose it's gone around the college a little bit, and some people believe that it could be an extant species of megalosaurus, and it's great to investigate whether it's true or not.
Plus,
I mean, we can probably take like a day and take a lap around and see if that green lantern does the thing,
right.
and then come back.
I was just about to ask,
say-
do you guys hang out in the town for just a little bit? Because there is like an inn as well that you guys could stay at.
Yeah, we'll probably stay there for the night to just see when the guy comes back.
Yeah.
That sounds good with the group.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. You head to the East Side Inn that is run by a human lady named Marta Eskelrick. Jesus. And she's a teenager. If any of you ask, we don't need to roleplay this. The reason why she's running it is because her father's currently bedridden and she's taking care of the tavern while he's sick. Sorry, responding to stuff. And you all notice that in the morning, Trex goes by you all, and he seems a bit more skittish than he was before, less confident. And he's carrying like a bunch of wood over to the tavern.
Yeah.
Trex, are you okay, buddy? Oh, sorry.
Trex,
Rowan
fine.
will join in with that. Are you sure? You seem a little on edge. And
Trex, great. Wake up in town, don't remember being here, but you get food and warmth.
You don't remember being here, Trex?
Have we met?
He sounds different.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that's
Eloquent,
not what he sounded
that-
like yesterday.
That's not perfect.
Yeah.
lot
That
less
raised-
eloquent.
That you racist if not coming from Kobold.
Can I make an insight check to see if...
Does he still have his wings on?
Yeah.
I'm pretty Kobold.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an
Insight.
insight check on this little dude.
Definitely insight as well.
Sure.
That's a 15.
22, either side.
Well, he's definitely very different. In
Alright, who
in the
did you
sense
go
that
with last
he's
night?
skittish, and he seems to flinch a bit more, and he seems to be acting more like what you would expect from a feral kobold.
Okay.
Almost like his personality changed.
Who did he go with last night?
the speaker, and at least one bodyguard and a dog.
I think we should have go have a talk with the speaker.
That sounds like a good idea. I'll go with you.
I assume we had a long rest last night, right?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you guys can do the long rest stuff. I should have mentioned
Okay.
that.
All right. Trex, before we go, I want you to know.
Yeah.
Here in town, everything is going to be safe. Your work is good, and you will get food. Okay, bud?
Okay. And then
Okay.
Trex
You don't
goes
have to be.
walk off with the wood.
Oh, and okay. You have a good day, Trex.
You too, Dwarf Lady.
That's it. My new character's name is Dwarf Lady. But
And you go to see the speaker?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I'll
I
go
go.
if the doctor's going with, I'll go as well.
Yes, I am absolutely going with. Rowan, do you think the speaker did something bad, or are we?
Before I answer, is anybody else going with us?
I think
Oh,
Dr.
yeah, I'm
Dr.
going.
Rhyolite has a high enough passive perception. You notice that Trex does not have their satchel anymore.
Was anybody else going to go with us?
Yo.
Yeah.
Besides the three of us. Right. So it was Valgg and who else?
Valgg, Rhyolite. Moliere, were you coming with us?
Yeah, Molia was going with. You were going with. Vlog said you going with.
Yeah.
Wild, Winkle, and Prism. You guys going?
Wild's gonna work on her, fixing her, working on just kind of maintaining her kit.
Okay.
I'll go just to see if the lantern will light up.
All right.
Okay.
So you're going to do like a. I mean, did you say that you were going like to go around with the lantern stuff? Because then I would go with you.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to go off into any direction that the party's going, just to test to see if the lantern will change.
Oh, okay, you're coming with. Okay.
So Rowan, do you think the speaker is up to no good, or do you think the speaker might have answers for what happened, or what's your current theory?
My current theory. Not really sure. But I don't think that Kobold was being 100% honest with us yesterday.
As you're going through
Not necessarily.
town, the crier is there, and he goes, "Extra, extra! Read all about it. The gem mine is opened up again, thanks to adventurers. Kobold's now working in town, doing a good job."
Rowan will smirk at that and just smile knowingly.
I'll toss a coin to to the town crier. Toss a silver piece to the kid.
"Oh, thanks, lady. Extra, extra! Nice dwarf lady in town."
Nice dwarf
really
lady
like
in town
rocks.
gives out free money.
Gives out free money.
Boy, yeah.
More or less.
Old
yes.
Grandma Millie died from the cold last night. Extra, extra.
Oh,
Oh,
Poor Grandma Millie.
not her.
for
Alright.
Grandma Millie. So, Rowan, what's your current theory?
I don't know. There's just something seems off. He was fluent in common yesterday. The tone of his voice was much different than it was, and he carried himself differently.
Yes, he seemed. I don't want to jump the gun, but possibly possessed, maybe.
Would I know anything about the ghosts or anything that could do that? DM?
Roll me a religion check.
Religiosity. Oof, 9.
One thing you're missing is that he's not wearing the same kit that he was yesterday.
That was another
That's
part
true.
of the theory.
Maybe he was
Okay.
just putting up an act for you guys so you could get him into town.
A very convincing act.
Oh, one heck of an act. But the speaker will probably have more answers. Do you think we'll need to be aggressive with the speaker at all, or no?
I don't think aggression is more the way to go. I think more observance is probably the better way to say it. If it's anything like what you suggested, then they'll probably have some different mannerisms. And definitely keep an eye out for that satchel.
DM, please keep it noted. I am keeping eyes out for that satchel.
Okay.
Right.
You do a little bit of questioning, seeing where the speaker's at. Somebody says that he's at the tavern, so you all head to the tavern.
Yes.
As somebody asks me 20 questions.
Sorry.
It's like it's been there since the creation of the campaign setting.
Okay. So a very long time.
Yes. But anyway, so you head to the tavern and you see the speaker there, and he says, "Oh, why, hello. How can I help you today?"
Is that the way he
And
talked when we met
and
him?
you notice Dr. Rhyolite that he's carrying that same sack.
I
I
know
hope everyone in town is treating you well.
Do I know the speaker's name? Or is it just speaker?
It's Speaker Matsthew. It's really weird. Mastew.
Okay. Speaker Matthew,
Yes.
you're going to give me that satchel.
He immediately grabs into the satchel. Why? Why would I do that?
I think
That
Rowan,
is-
Rowan puts her hands on the table and leans in. I think you know why, Trex.
Either you're going to give me that satchel, or you're going to become food for a very large bird very soon.
Or you start explaining yourself.
Because I don't think you're Speaker Matthew, and I don't think it'd bother you if Matthew died. But it would raise questions about the satchel being carried by a kobold, then the speaker, and then by the party of adventurers who are going to figure out everything soon enough. So we can either take you in easy, or we can take you in a way that'll raise a lot more alarms and lead to your ultimate demise much, much sooner.
He
While
looks.
they're
He
talking
looks
to
at
him,
you
I'm gonna
all.
try to sneak around.
A cold sweat starts going. And he immediately gets up out of his seat, and he looks like he's going to try to make a run for it as we roll initiative.
No, when I was next to him, when he goes to get up, I put my hand on his shoulder and try to force him back down. He's not going anywhere. If I can,
What are you gonna say, River?
He uses a disengage, and he continues running.
yeah,
So as we roll
wild
initiative.
shape time. Yes.
What are you gonna say, River?
I was gonna sneak behind him and try to get the satchel.
All right.
Meanwhile, Wild just cleaning her gun, having a good time.
Wild, why don't we start with you on
Ugh.
initiative? I don't think you'll take a part in this, but why not?
Yeah. All right. Wow, I rolled a double 19 on that thing, so that is a 24.
Of course.
I'm gonna be cleaning that gun faster than anyone who knows.
Fastest gun in the West.
Fastest
Rowan.
cleaner in the West.
Rowan, what'd you get?
I got an 8.
Okay. Valgg, what'd you get?
17.
Dr. Rhyolite?
Was I able to? Am I transformed before rolling initiative or after?
No, this is like he's getting ready to go up, and I go to like bullet time.
Okay. Well, I need to know because that's whether I get a +1 or a +2 to dexterity.
This will be before you shift.
Okay, so I have a 17 and I only have a 13 dex. So Valgg, if you have a higher dex than me, you're going first. Before me.
I have a +1.
I have also a
13 dex.
+1. 13.
Yeah, same dex. So we roll off if you want.
Okay. Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3. All right. Let me hit that d20 real quick. I rolled a 4.
Hey.
Okay. So
Yeah.
So you're
That's
17
our
greater.
dexterity right there.
all right, and Dr. River?
Dirty 20.
All right, Periwinkle.
Dirty 20.
Ooh, what's your guys' dexes? I'm assuming River's gonna go first, though.
+3.
+2.
Oh, you're quite a dexterous barbarian. Prism, what'd you get?
13.
Another 13?
What?
Isn't Valgg and Dr. Rhyolite
Oh
also
no, we were
13s?
16. Oh, 17, I don't know.
I got a 17.
Yeah, we were 17.
Yeah, we were
Oh,
17.
okay, okay. And then let me roll for the speaker. Of course he rolled really good.
It's okay. He's not gonna outrun me.
Dr.
At least I'm pretty sure.
Dr. River is the greatest 30-20. Periwinkle's greater 30-20. And speaker's is 30-20.
No, I'm not. I have +2. He had +3.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying like
But you're better than the speaker, is what Scotty's
Oh.
saying.
yeah.
I'm the best. You're better. He's there.
Yeah. So up first, Wild, you clean your gun, right?
A full action clean.
You know what? Why not? Give me a clean check. Tell me whatever
Alright,
skill
what do you
you
want me to use?
you want to use for that.
All right, I'd assume I'd be using my one sec.
Insight.
So basically,
on,
Wild
Peter.
is just gonna field
Tinker
strip the
tools?
gun and then put it back together.
I have gunsmithing kit. Yeah, but yeah, gunsmithing kit. What do you think would use? Would that use Dex for you, or what? Would
Dex
you...
or intelligence, whichever
I'm gonna
you
use
think
Dex.
Wild would use.
Definitely Dex. I got a nat 20 for 25.
All right,
That is the cleanest
You put it-
motherfucking gun ever.
you put it together,
And
take it
Scotty.
apart, and put it together again in one round.
Scotty, and I'm also going to be cleaning my other gun, but I'm going to be doing this in the privacy of my room. So
Okay, gotcha.
you know what that means. Nobody else has a clue what that means because they haven't seen her other gun yet.
Watch out for barbs.
Kinky.
You know, never mind.
Okay, after Wild's turn, Dr. River, you are the first to act in the tavern.
Is he holding
He looks
the
like
pouch or
he's got a cold sweat, and he has both his hands on the pouch in on the satchel, and the shoulder rest is around him, and he's like getting. You can tell he's like getting ready to jump out of his seat, and he's going to try to bolt out of the place.
so he's holding it?
Mm-hmm.
If you
Okay.
look closely, feathers are beginning to slow motion sprout.
I cast command and tell him to drop.
Ooh, wisdom save, right?
Yes.
Smart, very smart.
He got a 3, so he drops to the ground. That's prone, right?
No, he drops the bag.
Oh no! Okay, so he drops the bag. And the second he drops the bag, I think something happens. Wait a minute.
He explodes.
That'd be really funny, but no.
It turns out it's a landmine, and he just dropped it on the top thing of it.
It's that one scene from the 80s with the practical effects where the news announcer's head
Yeah.
explodes.
Yes.
I'm just thinking of a landmine
Scanners?
from I forget what the movie is.
Exactly.
The guy singing "Almost Heaven," West Virginia.
Yeah, Scotty, I think you're thinking of scanners.
That was Scanners? Okay. I've never seen the movie, but I'm like, I've seen that GIF a few times. Okay, no, so he just drops it, and coming out of it are clumps of moss, lichen, and shrubbery. And he's like, no! And do you do anything else in your turn?
Oh, well, can I go grab it from it?
You used your action already, so you can't interact with any objects, but you can move over to it.
I'll move over to it.
Okay. You still have a bonus action if you have anything bonus actioning.
Nothing I want to use.
Okay. Periwinkle, you are next.
I didn't say I went with them, so I'm still at the place with the girl who's the teenager who's running the tavern.
Oh, you watch Wild and you're like, wow, that was fast.
No, sorry, I did say Wild's doing it in her room.
No,
in
the
private court.
gun part first, and then your second gun, right?
No, because she would have done the whole thing. Because she's not her second gun. She's not going to do in public.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Periwinkle.
that's probably for the best if you don't clean your second gun in public.
Is there more than one tavern?
No.
So technically, we're all still at the same tavern.
No, there's a tavern and there's an inn.
There's an inn.
Oh, okay.
The inn doesn't have the beer, but it has the beds. And the tavern has the beer, but not the beds.
It's a hotel and a bar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a motel and a bar.
Anyway, Periwinkle, you're at the...
So I'm staying at a Marriott.
You're here. And you're talking with the lady running the place, the teenage girl.
Yeah.
Anything you wanted to ask her?
How would you do it? I mean, my parents sent me up here, you know, like I'm supposed to get a new lease on life or some kind of shit. And I'm just like, you know, my aunt wants me to find out that I could be a better person or whatever. And I don't want to be. And then like, like I hear commotion outside. I'm like, I think that's my, okay, bye.
Man, this is a Wendy's.
She says, you know, there's, I just do what I have to do for my dad. And, you know, every day gets pretty boring, but there is a song I like to sing to myself, and it helps get the day going as I have to sweep up the place.
Oh.
Did you want to hear it?
Yeah, I mean, do you need accompaniment? And then I like pull out my loot that I've been having the whole time. Like, this is my uncle's, but he won't mind if I
Hey,
took
wait,
it.
so
She
this
smiles
makes
and
3
shrugs.
musical members of the party.
She smiles
Yeah,
and
I-
shrugs, and it's like, okay. And she
Okay. Laylee's all the way over there. I can't. Okay.
is not a good singer, and neither am I. So, oh, you're assisting, so I'll say she has advantage on performance.
Yeah.
Not much better. She went from a 6 to a 9.
Do I roll performance?
No, because you're trying to harmonize with her, and you find it difficult because she's not very good. But the lyrics go: ahead of winter's wind she came, the lovely woman with no name, draped in a fur-lined cloak of red. To the icy lake she fled. The wind pursued her all the same. As sure as night, she's dead. That didn't rhyme, but okay.
Cheerful.
Your name is?
What?
Your name is
Who?
Your name is
Katrina Pascrackley. I don't know. Anyway.
Chicka Slim Shady.
But,
Her name's Marta. My name's Marta.
Marta, I gotta say,
Have fun
that
with her
is some
last
of the
name.
creepiest shit that I've ever heard. But I will. Can you send me that, Scotty?
I put it in Discord.
Oh, okay. I will.
Actually, the song has to do with the fairy tales told when I was a girl, and that's the end of your turn. And she'll retell that, and it's your turn again. Because I've stretched your turn way too long. Meanwhile, back at the tavern,
She just sang a song.
And the minute managed to fit a full 5-minute song and dance
Conversation in
routine into 6 seconds.
yeah, that's why I was like, I went way too far.
The two of you did this all in hammer time.
The speaker, it drops his satchel because your command, he does that on his turn. So that's when he drops the satchel. He's like, no, my moss! My shrubbery!
My language.
Still a different voice for him. Definitely not the same guy, as it is Dr. Rhyolite's turn. It looked like he was going to try to run away, but he actually goes down, diving down for the satchel like his life depends on it.
I hope y'all really liked that Deinonychus, because you're gonna see it a whole lot more.
Where my
this
guy?
game. Yes. So I bonus action.
I don't think we should kill him.
You can just say your attacks are non-lethal, and it's fine.
Yeah, I bonus action Deinonychus. And is he's reaching down for his satchel?
Yes, but he's technically not prone.
Ah, okay.
Bat it away with your tail. Keep away. Keep away.
Can I just
Was it
run
your,
over and?
Was it your action to
stomp-
shift?
No, it's a bonus action because I'm a moon druid.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm just going to do that, and then I can't stamp my foot on the satchel and just put my claw through it so that it's not moving anywhere, can I?
You can. But that won't do anything mechanically unless you use your action. It's weird. You want to use your action to like pick it up and you run away with it or something?
You know, actually, I want to pick it out. Yeah, I want to use my action to just like reach down, grab it in my teeth, and just run off because I got a 40-foot movement speed.
Okay, with a 40-foot movement speed, you could be out the door. Like you would be like just out the door.
Yeah, I grab his whole satchel and just run.
Okay.
Like, well, actually, wait.
He tries to grab you, but he doesn't really have a reaction for grappling, so he can't grab you.
Wait, actually, can I change the animal I turn into actually instead?
You already turned into this?
Okay, you're right. I should have thought about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But 40 feet is still pretty fast, so I'm not going to worry about it.
And he says, no! How dare you steal that flower from me?
I'm not saying anything back.
As you've grabbed it and you're moving with it, you do realize that all the boss and lichen and stuff he has, they're big enough to be like researching samples. And they seem actually pretty old. They're like dried out and stuff.
Okay. Interesting, I think to myself, because I can't say anything out loud. Well, yeah, I'm out the door, and that's my turn.
Okay.
And unless he uses magic, he's not going to catch up to me, and I know it.
No, yeah, he won't. After you, it's Valgg's turn. Valgg, you're somehow in this tavern.
I'll run to the speaker, grab him. I mean, I'll try to grab him.
Okay, roll to hit. I'm sensing a pattern. You're turning into the grappler of the party.
Oh my god, the dice is so far away.
Vexy's stealing your thunder. He's the grappler.
I'm fine with that. There's a reason why I'm not playing a grappler. It's because Scotty's already dealt with me playing a grappler once.
It's okay. I have yet to be the grappler, but I'm playing an ant. Hi, I'm not playing a dwarf.
I am oppressive as a grappler, and I don't want to do that too much.
I was thinking more of it's nice of you to play something more than the one-trick pony that you normally do.
Yeah. Wild is a bit different, but
Vlagg's
still
a
one-trick pony.
Yeah, I was about to say Vlagg's enough pony for all of us.
Yeah. What'd you get on your hit?
20 a lot. 22.
Okay. You notice him reaching back for his heavy crossbow as you grapple him. He's like, "Let me go."
Okay, then I will. Can I lift?
Yeah, you can use half your movement because you're grappling somebody, and then
I will move 20 feet. I will move 20 feet in the opposite direction, where like the.
Okay, he's like flailing and screaming at this point.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. You stole this from a kobold anyway.
I didn't steal it. It's mine.
Did that kobold steal it from you?
No, you idiot. And he just seems like 50s reefer madness kind of thing going on with his hair and everything. After Valgg, it is Prism's turn.
I pass.
Okay, you sit down and you finish the speaker's drink. Rowan?
Just looking up for. Oh, wait, I'm muted. Darn it.
No, I can hear you.
I'm not muted. Okay.
No, we can hear you.
Rowan is going to move her full movement towards where Breccia is at. She can't get the full 40, of course, obviously, but she'll get her full 30. Then she'll turn over her shoulder and just have a hand on the lyre. The other hand is pointed towards the satchel. And she'll go, "Oi, Draugr," to the thing inside the speaker, and just pluck the string on her lyre and just go, "Brenna." And I'm going to use prestidigitation to cause the moss to burn. Because I can light small fires with this, and lichen and moss are flammable, especially when dry.
Okay, dang it. I wish I could speak, but I can't.
Okay. Yeah, that easily lights on fire then. Smoke's starting to billow out. Meanwhile.
And then she just goes, "Now when no one has anything."
Meanwhile, with Wild.
All right, I'm gonna roll for my other one.
Okay.
Oh, that's an 18 on the die, so
Good sleight of hand.
18, 25 this one.
You clean it real good.
Yep. And then once she's done that, next part of her turn, she'll do something else.
Okay.
So I figure that's gonna take my turn to do the other gun too.
All right.
And just to clarify what I said, I basically, in my best terms, I just said, "Hey, ghost," then burn.
It's funny because I recognized the fire one because it's very similar to the Gaelic, this Witcher spell.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Or the
Yep.
Witcher art. Sorry, calling it a spell is an insult to all
Right.
mages.
And Draugr is, that I do
Ghost.
know about.
Dr.
Yeah, it's a
River,
spirit.
it is your turn.
How feisty is this guy still?
He looks like he's fighting for his life to get out of Valgg's grasp. And he
How
looks
far
like
away
he
did
wants
they
to
move?
destroy Rowan.
How far away did Valgg move away?
But 20 feet. Half my movement.
Just move to the other end of the tavern, really.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I could reach like the full 20.
Can I use my movement to get close, climb atop the steed, and get around to the back?
That
of
all
the,
depends, Valgg. Do you allow that, or do you buck?
Do I see
Oh, yeah,
him
yeah.
approaching?
Yeah.
Okay, then I allow it, yeah.
And get behind the speaker and use my whip to try to do a sleeper hold on him.
Okay.
Choke him out.
Roll to hit with your whip, and we'll still do damage with it, but it would be non-lethal.
That'd be 18 to hit.
18 hits. And I'm going to roll a con save. Okay. How much damage?
6.
Okay. He is definitely losing that battle. He failed his first con save, so he is now... He didn't even have time to hold his breath before you did it, is essentially what I'm saying. So he's got rounds until he passes out. And do you do anything else in your turn?
Just hold on and ride this Bronco Bucko.
Okay. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, back at the East Side Inn, Periwinkle is with Marta, and Marta
Yeah.
and Marta explains to her about the song. Apparently, it's about a mysterious woman from 50 years ago who was in a fur-lined cloak who stopped at the East Side on her way to Lonelywood. Because the woman was alone and frightened, the innkeepers, a pair of retired adventurers that happened to be her grandparents, tried to console her. The woman gave them a ring as payment for their hospitality. And she shows underneath her shirt, she pulls out a necklace. And it's got a little ring on it. And the ring has a white fur lining on the inside. And it's got like two Arctic foxes and like a yin-yang symbol. I'm going to send a picture to you guys. It's really cool. And you can just tell that it is magical.
I'm sure that this is the coolest thing that's happening to any of us right now.
I don't know. I'm cleaning my guns pretty good.
She gave the ring as payment for the hospitality, and not long afterwards, a howling wind burst into the inn and tossed the woman around like a rag doll. Her grandparents tried to intervene, giving the woman enough time to escape, and the evil wind battered her grandparents unconscious before resuming its hunt for this mysterious lady. And that's the last anyone saw of her.
Is that the last time anybody saw the wind? Like the terrible wind, or?
Marta's like, just something my grandparents used to tell me.
So you don't think that there's any stock in it, even though you have a ring that's like unlike any ring that I've ever seen, and the creepiest, let me tell you, the creepiest song that I've ever heard, and I've heard a lot of creepy songs. My uncle was a sailor.
Well, there's a lot of strange things out in the wilderness, so who knows? At least it wasn't a white dragon.
Okay. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna be like, okay, I'll see you later, Marta. I'm gonna see what's happening outside.
Okay.
Unless you have something else you need to tell me. Is it immediate?
No, not really. I was just, I'm just wanted to hang out a little bit.
Okay, we can hang out, Marta. All right. God.
You can roll me insight if you want.
Okay, yeah. That's well, insight. That's 15.
You're pretty sure she thinks you're cute.
How old is she?
Around your age, maybe like 18.
Okay, so I'm like a year older than her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can I see the ring? I'm like, can I see the ring?
Roll me persuasion at advantage because she thinks you're cute.
Okay.
Whoops.
Can I use the roll that was on the floor?
No. Sorry.
Man. Dirty 20.
Oh, okay. I don't know why, but when I look into your eyes, I feel like that you could end this wintry curse that besets us here. And she hands you the ring.
Talking about ending curses, you haven't even had a date yet. This actually checks out for young gay lovers.
This is a lot of expectations to put on me. I'm just I look at the ring.
All right. You can add to your inventory a ring of warmth.
Wait, she's giving it to me?
Yeah.
I just wanted to see. All right, I'm gonna fight with her. Are you sure? Okay. Well, I'll just
she will part with it only if she can be convinced that it'll bring an end to the wintry curse that besets Icewind Dale.
I will do my best, and I will sing your song to my friends and convince them. Is that okay?
She blushes, she nods, and she goes back to cleaning the counter.
I wasn't even. No, I tell no one. I'm like.
There's like no one there. It's like early morning. No one's here.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, so Periwinkle exit stage left and gave befuddlement.
Yes, I'm gonna give them.
I didn't know you were role playing real life me.
This is just like the actions of a person just going, what the fuck just happened?
It immediately cuts pan to screaming as he's getting choked out while being held by Centaur. and he fucking shoots his crossbow at Dr. Rhyolite, a heavy crossbow.
Hell yeah, give me that attack roll, BB.
Because even though you're choking him out, he's just like, he's just completely fixated on that satchel.
I mean, that's like a
That's now-
disadvantage, right?
The satchel that's now currently on fire.
It is.
Yeah, by the way, there's angry Deinonychus noises coming at you, Rowan.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, sorry,
Roll that
18.
beautiful damage.
18?
AC 13.
Okay. A bolt goes into you as you take 6 piercing damage.
All right. Okay. I have 26 HP as this creature.
Okay. He was hoping you'd drop it.
Oh, I picked something CR1 because beefy, baby.
And right after he does that, he goes unconscious, and coming out of him appears to be some kind of spirit. As he drops the crossbow, the heavy crossbow. They appear to be, as I look them up again, all in the same town. I'm just going up and down. You see it's hard to tell color at all on him, but it appears to be a human male, maybe in his mid-20s or so. He has shortish, kind of shaggy hair, and he's got on spectacles. And he seems to have on wintry clothes, but underneath that you can see he has on like robes. And he already used his action this turn, so he can't do anything else. After him, it is Dr. Rhyolite's turn.
All right, so like he hit me and grazed me, and then I just we lock eyes before he passes out, and I use my bonus action to expend a spell slot and heal 1d8 hit points.
Can you do? Oh yeah, moon. Never mind.
Yeah,
Moon druids.
moon druids, because there's only one.
They're really good at
I
wild
heal
shape. It's their
7.
thing. Okay.
I heal 7, putting myself back up at full of 26.
Okay, you just kind of like flex with the bolt, just.
It just like magically heals up, and just like letting an unspoken like singular word of pitch goes between our two eyes. And I'm going to use my movement to run. Okay, if I look around the town, what buildings are there?
Okay, let me pull up the town map. And I'll actually post it in Discord as well. I think I already have, but I'll post it again, just
Okay, thank you.
clarity. All right, so you all are currently at the east side, which, as its name suggests, is on the east side of town.
Okay.
And there's a nice label for where it's at once the map loads. But essentially, there are 2 buildings across the street. And there's a big opening that leads about 100, 150 feet away to the next set of buildings to your left.
Okay, so there's one of them across the street.
This
the
image is a
inn where
lot
we're
bigger
staying.
than I thought, so that's why it's taking forever.
Is the inn where we're staying across the street?
Oh, wait. Okay, so Periwinkle and Wild are at East Side. You guys are at the Blue Clam Tavern, which is all the way at the docks on the west side of town. And there's a back alley. But you are going out through the front, and that's out towards the docks. You're about 100 feet
so
away
we're
from
at
the water.
Blue Clam.
Mm-hmm.
About 100 feet from the water.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at the Blue Clam. Okay. Well,
This image is like 13, almost 14 megabytes, so that's why it's taking forever.
Yeah, it's massive. Yeah, all the picture. One of the things I actually really appreciate about their stuff is they do really good quality images.
Mm-hmm. But
The,
Sometimes
there
a
it
little
goes.
too much, but
the map should be in the chat.
It's in
Yes,
it's in
it-
Discord
sorry.
now.
It is.
okay, cool. So we're at the Blue Clam, and Buddy's just staying at East Side.
Yeah. So
it would have been really
Peri-
funny
Periwinkle
if the east side
and
was in the west.
Periwinkle and Wild are literally on the opposite side of town.
Okay, how far away is the opposite side of town?
Let's look on the map here.
Okay, so it's
Almost a mile.
almost a mile. Well,
Or half a
it
mile.
looks
Almost
like
half a mile.
almost half a mile. Okay. You know what? Geez. Okay. While I'm in a wild shape, I can't use the feature again and turn into a different animal, can I?
You can actually, but you
Oh,
can
I
only
can?
you can only wild shape twice a day, so you'd be burning all of your, or twice a rest, so you'd be burning all your chances to do it this rest.
I would be burning all my chances, but
At this point, the bag is really smoking.
bag is really smoking.
Yeah,
Okay,
I rolled a con save to see how fast the fire was going to go.
Okay. Instead of healing, I should have just wild shaped again, but you know, this is my life. I make mistakes. Let's
Oh,
see. I already used my
on-
bonus.
On
What?
the map, where it shows Town Hall, that's where the town crier's at.
Okay. The bag is really smoking, so I'm just going to use my movement speed to go towards our inn.
Mm-hmm.
40 feet, and I'm going to take the dash action to move another 40 feet, so I'm at 80 feet all day. And I don't suppose I could just like dip my head down and try to get some snow in the bag, or should I have needed to use my action to do that?
You could just run over to the docks and huck it in the water.
The docks are still a good 100 feet away from you.
You know what, actually, I spend my 80 feet moving towards the docks.
Okay. Then after you, we go to Valgg. Valgg, you are now carrying an unconscious speaker.
I'll drop it as a free action.
All right, he starts getting hanged by the whip, and then a little kobold falls down with him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm joking. You put him down, but you don't like detriment everybody else. Oh.
Do I see the ghost thing?
We lost somebody, but yeah, everybody sees the ghost thing.
Yeah, we lost Saege. No, not Saege. Yeah, Saege.
Yeah,
right.
he might have
Saege.
he might have passed out. It is a little later than normal for him.
Yeah.
I assume my hands go through it, right?
I guess you can, yeah.
I mean, I try to reach its.
It moved.
Oh, it moved.
No, it did not move at all, actually. So, it hasn't got a chance to move yet. Oh wait, no, it did move. It used the action to shoot the crossbow before popping out, and then it moved 40 feet forward.
Okay, I will move 40 feet then towards wherever the ghost went.
Okay, you're really close to the door, the front door. At this point, you can see the feathered dinosaur with the satchel. The smoke trail makes it very obvious that they're heading towards the docks.
I can assume like whatever wild shoots, it's not like physical, right?
Yeah. It would be common knowledge that spirits aren't really tangible. They kind of are, but kind of aren't.
I will yell, wild. I need you to shoot a ghosty thing.
Meanwhile, back at the tavern. Or back at the inn. Man, it's nice and
Wild.
quiet here.
It's nice and relaxing, yeah. Wild will come downstairs, though, after finishing her maintenance. And walk in to see, I assume, the flustered pair.
Mm-hmm.
Callie's face there, and the fact that she was muted made it all the better.
Valgg. Oh, nope, I guess Valgg's turn's done. After Valgg, then, we go to Prism.
The Flustered Pair actually sounds like a really good name for a tavern.
Yeah, it does.
Not my turn, Scotty? Or
No, I was just saying that's where you're at because he was screaming for you.
yeah, I hear nothing about screaming.
Yeah, no way. Prism is not here either. I totally just forgot. All right, so after that, it's Rowan's turn.
Rowan just seeing the smoke trailing out of the door, and then turns her attention to the ghost and just cocks an eyebrow knowingly, and just does an expression that's halfway between a smirk and a sneer of just distaste. She goes, "Ergy, had to use other people to do your dirty work instead of being able to do it for yourself. But you died as useless as you are in death, and I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on him."
I was about to ask. Nice. That's a wisdom save,
Beautiful.
isn't it?
It's a DC 14 Wisdom save throw,
Ooh.
or 3 damage.
6. So
Yeah,
they take
take
3.
that full 3 damage, and has disadvantage on his. I believe it's disadvantage on the next attack
Yep,
he makes.
that is correct. Let me. Okay, so after that, do you do anything else?
I'm not gonna waste an axe attack on this thing because I know it won't work. Is he close to any of my allies? No.
He's still in the same, technically still in the same square as where Valgg was at grappling.
All right,
The
I'm
speaker.
gonna hold my action.
No, wait, I already
To-
stated. I'm sorry. He's about 10 feet away from the door, and he's not anywhere like within 5 feet of an ally.
All right. Okay, good. Is it, how close is he to Rowan?
Close enough that you could use your move and get to him.
I'm not gonna bother doing that. Rowan just roars at him, and I'm gonna expend a spell. It's lost to cast Thunder Wave.
But you already used Vicious Mockery.
It's a bonus action.
Wait, Thunderwave's a bonus action?
Vicious
No, bonus
Mockery
action.
is
Vicious Mockery is
No,
a
but
cantrip.
Vicious Mockery is a full action spell.
yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
a full action spell?
Yes.
Oh, darn
Yeah, it's an attacking cantrip.
it. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was a bonus action. My bad. Never
Also,
mind.
I can't remember the exact. There's some weird rules with also casting 2 spells, even if
Yeah,
it's a leveled one.
never mind. That was everything
Yeah.
I could do, really.
I think the rule is like only one can be leveled and the other has to be a cantrip or
Yeah.
some shit.
I think, yeah, the bonus action has to be the cantrip one.
No, not exactly.
No. There's some weird. So if I remember properly, there's some really fucking shenanigansy bullshit level stuff
Yeah.
with that.
You can only cast 2 spells per turn, but one of them has to be a cantrip. That's the rule I
Yeah.
go by. I'm sure it gets more technical than that, but that's the rule I'm going to go by.
Yeah, there's some. Like I said, there's
as-
some real ridiculous stuff.
And
Yeah.
on that, we go to round 3 as we go to Wild. So Wild, you were just heading downstairs, and you see purple blushing a little more red from Periwinkle. Probably.
Wild just kind of looks between the two, and then
Periwinkle just
like
got
just kind of
handed that
cocks an
ring,
eyebrow,
by the way. So you probably see the ring.
and then just starts to walk outside, saying nothing.
So what brings you into town?
She's still talking to me.
Of course. I'm joking. So that's a Wild's turn, right?
Yeah, she'll just use her full action to move.
Okay. Then after you, we go to Dr. River, and you notice that you are now suffocating the speaker who's no longer possessed.
So I'll stop strangulating him, and
All right, that's no action needed, so you're fine.
as I fall to the floor with him, I guess.
And he
The
just
speaker
Plump.
just looks at you. The speaker just says, "Wait, I didn't say the safe word."
Pineapple. As I go after Valgg and the spirit,
all right. The spirit is 40 feet away.
all right, I'll move my 30 feet towards him
Okay.
and turn undead.
Ooh. Now I think about it, I don't think I've ever had anyone use Turn Undead for me as a player. 5th edition. That's a wisdom save, right?
Yes.
And if they fail, they're frightened, right?
If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from area as it can.
All right. It fails. Got a 4 total. So you use your holy symbol, and it, doesn't like it.
Get out of here, ghost.
And that's your turn.
No one likes you. Yes.
Periwinkle.
So
So what are you doing?
leaving...
What are you doing around town?
Did she I was already like, I'm gonna leave now, and she's still talking.
My
to
uncle
me?
makes a really good knucklehead trout.
Oh,
I used my
God.
action to gay.
I hope you like the taste of fish.
Just
Good night, everyone.
Gay fear.
And then she's like, "Oh no, I mean,
Do I take a negative part of conspiration for that?
this what's happening right now is just full on disaster lesbian panic, and I love it.
From both of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like no. I figured that we were talking about fish.
But you
Good
think
night,
You like
everyone.
nut?
You like nut?
You like jazz?
Captain America sits in chair backwards? So you misheard a sexual innuendo.
Captain America sits on chair. So your DM flirts with you with an NPC.
That's normal.
So your DM forces the gay.
Honestly, I'm perfectly happy with this though.
Do we really expect anything else from Pride Month?
Bye.
Okay. She's like, she just doesn't say anything, but she's just like, she just goes back to cleaning.
Oh.
And she's just like, stupid, why did I say? Talk about fish, I'm so stupid.
I put my head back in. I'm like, I'll talk to you later. Okay, I just there's a thing. Bye.
And then we hear the penny whistle solo from My Heart Will Go On.
Played with a recorder.
It wasn't sad enough. You had to make the recorder.
Plays with a vuvuzela.
And then that's when we got to the ghost, who gets really mad and screams at everyone, and his face elongates and his eyes disappear, turning into hollow sockets that enlarge with the rest of his face. And I need everybody in the tavern.
Yes, Scotty.
Turned.
Turn undead.
He can only try to escape.
Okay,
That
then
is his
fine.
action.
He dashes through the wall,
To the window.
Wow.
and he's heading towards the docks. So,
How fast can he move, by the way?
he is catching up.
Ghost can schmoove.
Okay, like how far away is he? How far away behind me is he?
You think if you don't move in the next turn, he's on you.
That's fine.
And actually, it's good timing. It is your turn.
Oh,
You're about 20 feet away from the shore.
so I recognize that this guy is pretty slick, pretty fast, and if I don't kick the gear up a little bit, then I won't be faster than him. All right, and with that realization, I'm going to.
You're thinking if you keep up the same pace you are, he's probably just as fast as you.
All right.
Sorry, like I said, I've never had to deal with
Turn undone. That's
yeah.
fine. Well, anyone who can see Dr. Dynalite will see her form begin to, shrivel a little bit and get thinner, and the legs get just a little bit more just like defined as she goes from I use my other wild shape to go from being a Deinonychus to a Struthiomimus, which I'm using the stat block for Fastieth. It is a CR quarter creature with a 50-foot movement speed. Yeah.
Coolest ostrich ever.
Yeah, he's not gonna catch me. So I'm gonna move 20 feet towards the dock and just sort of a like.
All right, you're pretty much
run
on the
by
icy.
situation.
You're pretty much almost on the ice.
Oh wait, it's the dock's frozen over. Is the lake frozen over?
Yes.
Oh, it is. Well,
Actually, I'm sorry, I'm double checking.
If it's salt water, no.
I guess not.
Probably.
On the map, it's not frozen over, and they don't state it's frozen, so I guess not.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like say this is the dock, and I'm running. I'm just gonna, and once I get like 20 feet and I'm next to it, I'm just gonna use my free action to just drop the bag over the edge into the water.
You're in the water, right?
No, gods no. I am not that fucking stupid. I don't have a swim speed, and I'm not gonna jump in the water as a bird.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm dropping the thing in the water.
All right.
Oh, wait, no. I might want to study this later, but it's gonna chase me until it gets killed.
It's probably burning really, really well right now.
You know what? Actually, I'm not. Actually, change. No, I'm not dropping. I'm not dropping.
It's probably already ruined, though. It's probably just ash.
Yeah, but he wants this, ergo it might be valuable. So I'm a fast EF. Cool. I bucket 50 feet southwards along the coast of the docks.
Mm-hmm.
Bucket 50 feet and then use my action to dash for 100 feet all day.
All right. So before you even reach the end of that, you're at the end of the dock.
No, I turn. I'm going southwards down the shoreline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. 100 feet southwards down the shoreline is where I basically end up.
Okay.
I still have the thing in beak.
Okay. After you, it is Valgg's turn.
Okay, if Dr. River allows me, I'll grab him and dash towards the ghost.
Dr. River?
Go for it.
Okay, then I'll grab Dr. River and dash 80 feet towards the ghost.
All right.
Because
As
the
you
turn undead work really, really well.
as you dash towards the ghost, you're pretty much within melee at the end of your dash. And that's when you see another more ostrich-esque dinosaur moving the opposite direction.
Damn
I mean,
emus.
you saw where Dr. Rhyolite went, so you saw yeet, and then just ran back.
No, I went south. I didn't like. I didn't go back.
You
towards
see them
Tavern.
following the shore to the south, I guess. Yeah, okay. And then after Valgg, it is Prism's turn. Do you take another sip? Yes, you do, because you're not here. I keep forgetting.
I just picture it being like Scotty, like
they have hot cocoa.
What I can't remember which actor won't eat his cereal. Just putting the thing the
Oh,
cup
yeah,
up to the lips.
Yeah. And then Rowan, it's your turn. Ghost is definitely not in here anymore.
All right. Rowan, knowing what I know, I wouldn't know anything about the turn undead ability, probably, would I?
You would know that it scares away undead, and that clerics use it all the time.
Right. But I know about just the whole if I damage him, he can start attacking us again thing.
What's your bonus to religion? Don't roll religion, just
Not good. It's 2.
okay, you're not sure. Maybe not.
Well, the ghost is chasing after a thing that's obviously going to be ashes here in a few rounds. Rowan's gonna go over to the unconscious body of the speaker and just make sure he's okay. Would that be medicine or what would that be?
Yeah, that'd be medicine.
It's an 18.
He appears to have taken a bit of damage from the lash of the whip. Like you can see clearly red marks on his neck now. But he seems to have been unconscious due to lack of oxygen, but he is definitely stable and fine. He's not even at 0 health. He got knocked out from it.
Right.
Maybe from that, maybe from the spirit leaving his body suddenly.
Right. So she'll see that, she'll pluck the string on her lyre and just go air again and just cast healing word on him to just get him back if he needs to be.
Okay. He wakes up, I will say. How much do you heal?
It's level 1. So 5 healing.
Ooh, almost fully healed.
Mm-hmm.
And he is just like, what?
There, easy. You were just breathe. Just take it easy. You were possessed by a ghost. Do you remember anything?
He just shakes his head.
It seems like it was what happened with the kobold. Damn it! Right, just stay here. And
Last
I'm
thing
going
I
to
remember is seeing a satchel.
Rowan just smirks. Oh, that's not going to be a problem for much long. Fire tends to be a great equalizer. And then she's just going to book it after everybody else. Just gonna run. I can dash because healing word's a bonus action, I believe. Yeah, I'm just going to double move.
Yeah, healing word is a bonus action, so yeah.
Yeah, I'll double move after everybody. Cue yakety sax.
Wild.
Yep.
You're outside.
All right.
Wind in your fur.
I'm gonna roll a d4. Oh, look, actually, I assume I hear Periwinkle coming up.
Yep.
Running.
Where were you thinking of going since you were leaving?
Honestly, she was just thinking about wandering the city.
Okay.
So that'll probably be what she does. Just kind of start wandering.
Maybe get a morning beer to warm up.
Wait up.
She'll wait up for Perry.
Okay.
Okay, I'll let you like do more stuff when it's Perry's turn.
Yeah,
then.
Exactly.
Since you both are technically not really in combat.
Yeah.
Dr. River, you are on Valgg's back. You are about 40 feet away from the ghost, who does not want to be near you at all.
Well, since the Valgg's movement is greater than mine, I'm just gonna stay on him and start.
Yeah,
Pull
40
out my-
I think we were like 5 or 10 feet away from the ghost.
Yeah, it's definitely moving away from you.
No. As I'm holding on, I'm holding out my journal as we're chasing this thing down.
Okay. Then Periwinkle.
Hi, Wild. She gave me this ring.
Wild just kind of looks at Periwinkle with a cocked eyebrow. Says, I understand that's a rite of passage for you. As she keeps walking.
Oh, no.
This is adorable. Both of you get inspiration points for no reason.
Yes.
Both of you get
And,
inspiration points for having
Callie?
high school level drama stuff
Callie,
while
can you do
everyone
me a
else is dealing with a
favor?
freaking ghost.
Yeah.
Can you roll an insight check for that?
Yeah. Oh. Insight. I have +0 in insight, so it's a 16. Is that okay?
You would get a sound of a bit of bitterness in her voice when she says that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All around me are familiar faces.
It's really funny because I'm currently doing, Scotty, I'm going to be sending you a pretty big document.
Worn out places.
Because I've been doing a 50 questions for my character thing.
Oh no, one of those.
I love these things. They're so much fun.
That's relative.
It's pretty
but okay.
good. No, I honestly enjoy them. They're like these ones are actually pretty decent ones.
Okay.
That's the biggest one. But yeah.
Do you have that on up on Twitter, Vex?
I can send you the base document for it.
No, send it to me too.
I'll just drop it in the chat.
Yeah, send it in general.
Here's the Rime of the Frostmaiden. I drop it in the Rime of the Frostmaiden. It is by Jenny D. Because I found her document for that. It was
Jenny
really
D
good. That's pretty
is.
good.
You know what? Why not? Let's plug her. Why
it's the
not?
document.
Where is that? Like her Twitter or something?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're part of the D&D community, you definitely know who Jenny D is.
Oh, I thought this was like a Twitter prompt or something because I was gonna say if now that I have art, I can.
No,
share
this
with
is
Rowan.
just something I found actually was very helpful with making it like kind of focusing on a character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And
either way, yeah.
On the ghost's turn, it continues heading out towards the water. Moves 80 feet. And then
going towards the water or towards me?
It's going towards the water.
Oh.
And actually, that would make it your turn next. And you notice the ghost isn't going towards you; it's going towards the satchel.
So, well, I said I didn't throw the satchel.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't.
Heading kind of towards you. It's more of trying to get away from Dr. River more than anything.
Come back here.
Okay, so I'm just going to like take a quick turn on my heels, do the slide, and
Deja vu.
Can use the bonus action to dodge because the Fastieth has a quickness ability that recharges on a 5/6 every turn. Bonus action dodge, so any attacks against me until my next turn are at disadvantage, and movement dash action 100 feet towards my party, and I'm gonna see if I can give this thing a 10-foot berth.
Okay.
So that I'm hoping it doesn't have a reach to attack with, but if it does, well, I dodged, so disadvantage.
It can attack you.
They don't know that.
Oh, well.
Oh, I really don't know it, but yeah. So the party sees
and Valgg, it is your turn.
So what do I exactly see? I mean, so the ostrich, the featherless ostrich
was heading south.
Oh, do you have feathers right now?
Yes, I posted a picture in general.
Okay, because the only Strathiomimus I've seen is in the Valley of Waj, and that's like a 69 movie, so.
Yeah, there's a picture in Rime of the Frostmaiden chat.
Okay.
The only difference is that little mohawk it's got on it.
The dinosaur do exactly compared to the ghost and my position?
I ran around. I'm running towards the party now.
Okay, did you cross us, or it's just coming back?
DM, are they 100? How close is the party to my original position?
If at your current position, Valgg wouldn't need to dash and to be right next to you.
Okay.
I was saying because you were keeping a 10-foot berth from the ghost, so you're not exactly going right back towards them, but you're kind of heading kind of towards that direction. out there.
Yeah, and I had 100-foot move, 100-foot speed anyway, so
Mhm.
probably like within 40, 30 feet of you ish.
But you have 100 feet, like if you dash or if you don't.
Yes, a 50-foot movement, and I dashed towards you guys
But you used like dodge action.
as a bonus action because
Oh,
fast
it's a
yes has a
bonus.
quickness
Okay,
ability.
okay, okay,
Yes,
It's a special thing that dinosaur has. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, I will dash then and try to put myself in between. Well, I'm trying to put Dr. River in between the dinosaur and the ghost. And if I cannot reach it, I will use my action search to run that extra.
Your move, you're there.
Okay.
You don't yet. You still
That's
have your
fine.
action and stuff. If you wanted to do anything else.
I cannot do anything.
Okay.
Well, I'll grab like Dr. River like Simba. Like if it was like my weapon. You shall not hurt the dinosaur.
Hey, 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 hey.
Little kobold feet kicking.
It's like that one little image of, like, I think it's Jontron holding up the crucifix, going, "Out of this house! Out of this house!" With the kobold.
What are you doing? I have 3 PhDs.
You're my cute weapon now.
Meanwhile, back at the tavern, it's Prism. And then we go to Rowan, who comes outside and sees this freaking chaos.
So I
They're like
see
100
the,
feet away from you almost. Like them in general.
Right. So I see the Struthamimus coming towards me.
yes.
Okay. How far out are you again? 100 feet?
Yeah,
Probably
we'll
about,
say
like,
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Theater of the
Okay,
mind. But whatever.
All right. Nobody's. Wait, no. You healed up already with your bonus action thing, right, Rick?
Yes. But also I changed form. I have less hit points in this form.
Oh, okay. So, but
It's-
you're not hurt at all.
No,
So,
I'm undamaged.
Essentially, you see a Centaur holding up a kobold who's chasing around a ghost, while a dinosaur's running away from the ghost.
With an
Rowan-
on-fire satchel.
And Yakety
Rowan
Sax is
is-
playing in the background.
Yeah, Rowan is just. She is trying her best not to laugh. And she just whips out her harp and is just her lyre and is just like, "This is going to make an amazing saga. I need to think of a name for this."
Oh,
And I'm going to hold my.
at this point, now I think about it, the satchel is on fire.
Mhm.
Like in next round,
We'll
you're
see.
gonna have to make a check, or you take a bit more fire damage.
Rowan actually just smirks and thinks, it could be more on fire. I'm going to hold action until Breccia is close enough to me to cast Prestidigitation on it again.
I'm going to attack you.
Okay, I will state you already know ahead of time it's already on fire, so you know your prestidigitation wouldn't
no.
add anything to
No,
it.
all right, fine. Can I use my action to give us actual Yakety Sax on the lyre?
Yeah,
Can I take a performance check to give us Yakety
you
Sax on the lyre?
you don't even need to. In fact, no one's close enough for bardic
Oh.
inspiration. Damn, never mind.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if I need to do anything in my action, I just want to make a performance check if I need to play Yakety Sax.
I mean, if you dash, you can move 60 feet, putting me 30 feet away from you, which is within the 60 feet radius required for inspiration.
Right.
And I don't
So-
think does. And inspiration, does that take any action from you, the bard, to give?
Inspiration.
That's a bonus
Bonus
action. to give.
action.
Okay, then
It's
you
a
would be
bonus
able
action.
If you
Okay,
really
you know
want
what?
to.
Would I be actually within range of the good Dr. Moliere?
You would if you dashed.
Moliere. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'll dash, and because he's the one holding us up with the turn undead to keep this thing off of us, I'll
That's a
expend
better
bardic
idea,
inspiration to give it to Dr. River
What is
by
your
playing Yakety Sax on the harp.
what is your bardic inspiration dice?
I'm still only second level, so I believe it is just a d6.
Okay.
So you can add that to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. You can decide to use it, and you can wait until after you roll the 20, but before deciding to use the die. But you have to decide before the DM says whether the roll succeeds or fails.
Okay.
So take some bardic inspiration by me playing yakety sax on a lyre.
Meanwhile, on either side of town, you just see like a cat's face and Tiefling's face, and it goes dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Wild. What's going on?
Well, what was Periwinkle's response after that?
It was when she realized that she was up like standoffish. She would have been like, "Oh, it's not like that. I think it's a." She was just, I don't know, and it's like for warmth. I don't think it means anything.
Out here, giving warmth is one of the most precious things you can give to someone. Just to let you know.
Oh, bring an end to the wintry curse that beheads Icewind Dale. Dale.
She gave it to me to make sure that we bring the curse to an end. I you know, we just met, and I don't mean to offend you, but I'm sorry if I have.
Janice just cocks an eyebrow again and says, "You haven't offended me. Takes a lot more than this to offend me."
Well, they should put more people like you back in Waterdeep, or I wouldn't have been sent out here.
If they had more people like me in Waterdeep, it wouldn't be Waterdeep, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
So, Wild's gonna kind of look at Periwinkle and say, "So, what did you do to get sent out here?"
Oh?
Well, well, first of all,
Your secret. What?
No, I'm not gonna talk about it. My parents wanted me to come out here just because I was causing a lot of trouble. Like my brother Calvin, he's kind of like the golden child, you know, and I was not the golden child, and I was kind of running around and making a lot of messes, and
It's then that
they
you're
had to clean it
pinged
up
from your sending
no.
stone. And I think that is where I'll end this session.
No!
Yes.
As the sending stone does the Jurassic Park 3 ringtone thing.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you know, I'm gonna pull it up because I want to get this right.
It's
It was a tool store theme.
Or something like that. I don't know.
Jurassic Park 3.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta take this. My dad's calling.
Oh my gosh.
She pulls out a little
This
stone
was-
that looks like a tiefling, has a bunch of facial scars on it.
Well, we'll see that next week. Which one of them is
He
calling?
has a dad beard, you know.
Oh, okay.
Or better yet,
Mm-hmm.
better yet, it's just a regular sending stone, but whenever whoever's messaging you, it just has a little emoji of their face on the face of the diamond, just like reflected in it.
No, worse. It's got the old Skype ringtone.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Do. Oh my god. Let's be honest, that sounds like something Patience would use.
Probably.
That's horrifying.
If that was for the patient flatlining.
No, patience
No.
Patience would be something Neurobeat. He doesn't have time for that slow stuff.
Alright.
It's running in the 90s, but it's 8-bit or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway,
In the 90s, but done on a Nokia phone.
yes. So, all right. We'll go to plugs because we're ending the session here because it's a wild ghost goose chase and it's well
I was
past
not
our time
involved
that
in
we
the
normally
goose
end.
chase.
So we'll do plugs, and I think we'll go first with our Centaur, Valgg. What do you got going on?
A bunch of stuff. I do art. So if you want to see some art, check out my Twitter or my TikTok at Lluis. You can find me like super easy, Lluis with 2 L's. And if you want, you can check out my Patreon. It really helps out. Other than that, not much. Like I'm super overwhelmed. So if you ask if I am doing commissions and I don't answer, like I have no idea what's going on my stuff at all.
That's understandable. You are a very good artist, so I can definitely see your commissions being full, to say the least.
Thank you.
Speaking of that, a lot of the character portraits, for those of us on here that aren't using cameras, they're all done by you as commission work, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
In fact, this one just got finished today.
yeah. Rowan, what you got going on?
Hello, Rowan. You probably know me as January_silence over on Twitter and pretty much everywhere. We're still a little bit delayed in getting my next homebrew project out for DM's Guild, but hopefully soon I should have it ready. It's the Oath of the Blood King Paladin. Basically, do you want to play Alucard in D&D? Alucard from Castlevania? This will let you do that. Right down to the werewolf thing. Then if that's not enough for you, in the meantime, check out my other 2 that are up there. The Godbow Origin Sorcerer. So if you want to be Green Arrow but with magic, then this is the thing for you. And the Bardic College of Dragon Song. If you want to give your friends really cool elemental buffs, you want to have a little pet pseudo dragon. You basically just want to be the Green Ranger from classic Mighty Morphin. This will be the thing for you. Also, I will plug at Burger Mama, BURRGER Mama. She is the person who does the cover art for most of my stuff. I have like the Godbow has Lluis's art, but most of my stuff since that one has been through her. She's an amazing artist. I don't think she's open for commissions right now, but check her out. She'll probably have a link to her Patreon and her Twitter. Every little bit helps. She's really good. She loves fantasy, doing fantasy commissions. Again, I would highly recommend it.
Awesome. How about Periwinkle? What do you got going on? Besides Gay Panic.
Always Gay Panic. Hello. I'm Callie, Cap Callie on Twitter. I'm sitting on my hair. And you can commission me for art. I draw and I do fairly quick art. If you would like art done of your characters, I can do that for you. That's on my Twitter. I also have 1 writing commission slot open at the moment as I get my footing with writing commissions. The 2 that I've done so far, I've had a lot of fun with, and if you would like another one, if you would like the last spot, just let me know. I could do short stories and poems and character analysis and songs. Any creative writing that you need, or D&D help with your supplements or whatever, I have experience in that too. So,
like maybe you need a little song, like what happened earlier in this session. I don't know.
Maybe
would you be willing to do?
Backstory.
Oh, sorry. What?
Maybe I need a character backstory, and I just clicked that I may commission you.
Okay.
Hey, there you go.
I can write a character backstory. I could write a song. I have.
Okay, that slot is mine. Everyone.
Yeah, he says that, but also like I'll double what he's paying.
Oh no! I'm writing to Callie right now. Where's Callie?
Ooh,
Oh,
yikes.
no.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this a bidding war now?
Fight.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
that serious.
I love
Okay.
capitalism.
All right. Hey, Wild, what do you got going on while this is?
Well, aside from the games on this channel that I'm a part of, this coming Sunday at 12:30 p.m. EST, speaking of gay panic, is our Masks game where we play a bunch of teen superheroes. It is a lot of gay stuff happening in it. Currently, our characters are coming back from traveling through a time rip after confronting a big supervillain. So come check that out as we try and solve all the problems through breaking the timeline. Nothing
All right,
bad
Barry
happened
Allen.
at all. I mean, I'm not the one breaking the timeline. Surprisingly
Okay.
enough, I'm the one who
Mary-
got threatened by the medic to not leave the bed or she'd kill me.
Mary, Lluis, where this sounds familiar. Breaking timelines and a disaster lesbian told not to leave the bed.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. I'll pull that up when it's my turn.
Plug when it's your turn. So
Hey.
and then also
Sorry. I
also
just
coming
couldn't
up
help
next,
myself.
also coming up next Thursday is Saffron Academy on my channel, which is Fractured Moon D&D. I forgot to shout that out too. You can find that in Scotty's friends list or on Twitter or Twitch at Fractured Moon D&D. And that's it.
Okay. And I think we'll go to Dr. Rhyolite.
All right, so fractured timelines, disaster lesbians, breaking things that shouldn't be broken. I'm sorry, it was the crit. What do you want from me? So quest for the quantum rose. Oh, sorry. I gotta make Jesse proud. Prepare for action. Prepare for adventure. Prepare for lesbians and bugs and squids that blow stuff up. Quest for the Quantum Rose. Look us up on YouTube. I promise you'll have a lovely time. In addition to that, Adventures with Attitude, where they plugged us, we're plugging them. It's a tit for tat. We love them. They're great. Check them out. I'm pretty sure they are on Spotify. We already had at Callie and at Badius. We can also put at Aya Golander. Awesome artist. Please check her out. My Twitter's right there. Follow it or you're wrong. And my last and one of my favorite things to plug is not actually a D&D thing, but I think you'll like it anyways. At Katie KATIE.digs.dinos at Instagram.com on Instagram is my good friend Cade. They are a geoscience student and a paleontologist who works at the same museum that I do out here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. If you like dinosaurs or you like rocks, I beg you to look them up. They have some wonderful stuff.
You egg them?
I what?
You egg them? You dino
Egg them?
egg? I don't know. I'm stretching.
Oh, I love them. They're great.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. A lot. Also, I'm more or less kind of the photographer at the museum, so a lot of the photography that I do ends up on that page. So support their burgeoning career in paleontology and my my ego because I give them a lot of the pictures they use. Please, so go check them out if you like dinosaurs and you like what I'm doing. Hey, stay here on this channel. We love you. We love to see you, and we love to play with you. But also, go check them out.
And last but definitely not least, Dr. River, what do you got going on?
Nothing much, really, besides holding 3 PhDs, being a sound writer and archaeologist. And someone get me down from here!
And I think I will plug Saege, our Goblin Prism, who cut out there before the end. They are in many games on this channel, including our Friday games for Corruption Crew Retroverse. And I think I'll end it with thank you everyone for watching. And our next game will actually be the Retroverse Vaccine, which is this week's Friday slot, starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where there might be a lot of in-group drama going on. Well, it's been going on, but we'll see if it's more sad or if the group can the gang can get back together and actually do stuff. I doubt the latter, but we'll try this Friday. And thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
You know who to call.
Ghostbusters.